Okay, so the next section is neurotransmitters. There also appear to be specific neurotransmitters involved in the process of memory, such as epinephrine, dopamine, serotonin, glutamate, and acetylcholine. There continues to be discussion and debate amongst researchers as to which neurotransmitter plays which specific role. Although we don't yet know which role each neurotransmitter plays in memory, we do know that communication among neurons via neurotransmitters is critical for developing new memories. Repeated activity by neurons leads to increased neurotransmitters in the synapses and more efficient and more synaptic connections. This is how memory consolidation occurs. It is also believed that strong emotions trigger the formation of strong memories, and weaker emotional experiences form weaker memories. This is called arousal theory. For example, strong emotional experiences can trigger the release of neurotransmitters, as well as hormones, which strengthen memory. Therefore, our memory for an emotional event is usually better than our memory for a non emotional event. When humans and animals are stressed, the brain secretes more of the neurotransmitter glutamate, which helps them remember the stressful event. This is clearly evidenced by what is known as the flashbulb memory phenomenon. A flashbulb memory is an exceptionally clear recollection of an important event. Many people who lived through historic and momentous events can recall exactly where they were and how they heard about them. For example, a Pew Research Center 2011 survey found that for those Americans who were age 8 or older at the time of the 9/11 terrorist attacks, 97% can recall the moment when they learned of the event, even a decade after it happened. Many widely discussed examples of flashbulb memories pertain to national or global events, but according to their initial definition by researchers Brown and Kulik, so this is an example of a narrative citation here, as well as additional work by more recent researchers, such a widely shared event is not required for it to be a flashbulb memory. Family members might always remember how they heard about an important event in their lives, or people in a school may recall nearly everything about the way they experienced a major event in that setting. And although most studies and many conversations involve negative memories, positive events also elicit flashbulb memories. Okay, this is important though. Inaccurate and false memories. Even flashbulb memories for important events can have decreased accuracy with the passage of time. For example, on at least 3 occasions when asked how he heard about the terrorist attacks of 9/11, President George W. Bush responded inaccurately. In January 2002, less than 4 months after the attacks, the then sitting President Bush was asked how he heard about the attacks. He responded, "I was sitting there, and my chief of staff, well, first of all, when we walked into the classroom, I had seen this plane fly into the first building. There was a TV set on, and I thought it was a pilot error and was amazed that anybody could make such a terrible mistake." Contrary to what President Bush stated, no one saw the first plane hit, except people on the ground near the Twin Towers. No one watching live TV would have watched the first plane hit the Twin Towers. Until the first plane hit, it was a normal Tuesday morning. Memory is not like a video recording. Human memory, even flashbulb memories, can be frail. Different parts of them, such as the time, visual elements, and smells, are stored in different places. When something is remembered, these components have to be put back together for the complete memory, which is known as memory reconstruction. Each component creates a chance for an error to occur. False memory is remembering something that did not happen. Research participants have recalled hearing a word even though they never heard the word. This was the task that we did in class together. Do you remember where you were when you first heard about a historic or perhaps a tragic event? Who were you with and what were you doing? What did you talk about? Can you contact those people you were with? Do they have the same memories as you, or do they have different memories? Often the case that while flashbulb memories feel really vivid and you're very confident in them, they're actually just as susceptible, if not more susceptible, to memory errors than any other type of memory. Okay, that's the end of that chapter.